Year 2026 is GOA year for celebrating 35 years of God's faithfulness. Today, we are at Lukenya Getaway with the head office team, evaluating the first 6 months of these celebrations. And it's just awesome how we have gone to Donyojero and launched Munyiri Africa Foundation, which is the legacy piece, how the various departments have taken care of the children in the homes, how people in the unleashed area groups have gotten to know the Lord and to get closer to God, and how the leaders have been trained. It's so exciting to see how God has used our teams in building mental wellness in a society and a season when people are struggling with mental illness. Our partners have been generous in funding these activities in the year, and even though we have not really hit our target, I am so grateful to God for what we have been able to receive from our members, from our stakeholders in terms of finances. I celebrate our teams. I am grateful to God for the vision. I am thanking God for all the resources that have come along our way, and I'm looking forward to even brighter end of the year. But 3 priorities: the next generation, empowerment, gone very well, and I'm so excited. The sustainability project, Utukufu Resort, good progress of phase 1 and swimming pool. Building the headquarters at GOA Kawendani, good progress of laying the foundation. Please join us to help us realize our goals in the next half of the year. So far, so good, and welcome on board so that we celebrate together. Give us the push financially with the team's prayerfully so that we can finish strong in the year 2026. God bless you. Looking forward to give you another update in December as we finish the year strong. Thank you.
We are grateful we have been able to employ a social worker at Kieni and a manager. We are grateful that we have also been able to take 31 kids to junior school, 24 students to senior school, and 49 to different schools after the closure of GOA High School. We are glad that all that 356 kids have been in school for the 6 months. School fees paid, they are clothed and they are sheltered, and we thank God that we have been able to improve in our sustainability project, especially in planting. We have been able to plant maize and beans in 2 acres at Kieni, maize and beans in 2 acres at Rema, and we are able to generate different kinds of vegetables across our homes. We are glad that our kids can enjoy nutritious food out of that. And we also thank the partners that have partnered with us, especially in the Plant to Eat program. We have also been able to renovate our buildings and at the same time upgrade others. We successfully held a staff training. Currently, I'm working on staff training manual and children training manual. We thank God for the solar installation. We are glad that we received donations toward solar installation. We have been successful. These have cut the power cost, and the funds that have been used for power will go towards some other needs.
We are celebrating new churches that have been planted across the GOA regions. We are celebrating empowerment of our leaders through ordinations, such as the ordination of the Bishop of Thagana region, Bishop James. We are celebrating empowerment of pastors across the GOA regions. And indeed, we are celebrating mature disciples that are growing in the different churches. The year has been quite a success, and we want to appreciate that we have also been able to build and nurture congregations around the country through our partnership with International Cooperating Ministries, ICM. And we want to say asante sana to ICM for empowering us to empower our community with a worship sanctuary. We want to say thank you so much for all the teams that have supported us to achieve all these goals. Indeed, it would not have been a success had you not partnered partnered with us, and we say the Lord bless you. As we get into the second half of this year, we have so much that the Lord is lining up with us ahead of us that we want to achieve for our teams. We are praying that we'll be able to nurture more congregations so that we are able to have a church at least at a walking distance for every person. We are also looking forward to hosting our 35th anniversary celebrations for our children during the GOA International Children's Conference 2026 in Naivasha, as well as the GOA International Youth Conference 2026 in November this year.
We were able to provide food for our schools. Every child had food for the last 6 months, and we really appreciate all that the Lord did for us. We were able to pay for our teachers, especially in the marginalized areas, and we were also able to do other great things like having constructions in the schools. We were able to educate our learners, and we really thank God for the good work that we witnessed when the children did their exam. Towards the end of last year, we got very good results, and we really thank God because without food, they would not be able to perform so well. Food is an essential thing for the learners to be able to learn properly and to be able to settle in class. So we really thank you for that good work that you did.
We have been able to train over 2,000 leaders in the Eastern and Southern Africa. And that is something that we are celebrating as we look forward to training more in the next 6 months before the year ends. I thank the teams in the different nations that has been able to facilitate these trainings, and I look forward to greater multiplication. For the theology, we have been able to graduate a group that was trained at GOA Murera, and those people have gone to the second level of the training, and so they are doing associate diploma. We are also having the CBR, consistent Bible reading trainings, going on. We have had graduation in 2 places, and we continue to train leaders. And we also started a computer class where we are teaching computer literacy to the leaders in the Raqqa area. We also thank God for the 35th anniversary celebration. We have celebrated training leaders ever since GOA started. We started with a bunch of leaders, and now we have leaders in all the departments, which is a great blessing. We are thanking God for also the celebration that happened in Burundi. I was there in Burundi, and we had a great time celebrating the time that GOA Burundi has existed.
We were planning for the 35 years celebration of the Peace Pillar, which took place in Thagana, Lodwar, and we were able to celebrate the diversity in our cultures, bringing about the differences in our cultures, and showcasing how God loves unity through our differences in culture. We also had an opportunity to have refugees who have been helped by the Peace Pillar to reintegrate into peaceful environment after their countries were affected by peace and hence moving to Kenya. They were part of the celebration, and we are grateful to God. In the next 6 months, we are planning to have Ripen Alumni. This is a program where we transition our young boys and girls into adulthood. We have been doing it over the years, every year. And so now we are bringing them all together to find out how the program has been impactful, celebrate 35 years of GOA together with them, as well as create mentorship for those who will be joining the program this year.
Starting with Munyiri Africa Foundation, we have been able to launch in 3 counties so far, and we are hoping to continue doing the launches in other counties, and most recently we shall be having our launch in our first ever country that is not in Kenya, Tanzania, where we invite you to support us with your funds, with your prayers, and any kind of support that you can offer us as we head to Tanzania to launch our first ever country that is not Kenya. And we have also been able to do a lot of things in the education department, where we have been able to educate two students in the university, and also two students in the senior school. Also, thank God for the year that has been for the mediation department. We thank God for being able to attend webinars and do a lot of capacity building with the people who have already been trained as certified professional mediators, and the pastors who have been able to practice mediation at a personal level in their churches and in wherever they serve. We currently have a certified professional mediator who was appointed a chief, and we thank God for all those achievements and milestones so far.
During the first half of the year, we have been able to empower our children in our children's station with mental health trainings, and also we have also been able to have support for people struggling with addiction through our AA meetings, through our partnership with Ambassadors Owners, and also by starting a training of a team on the Celebrate Recovery program, whereby we intend after the training we are going to form a strong team that's going to help people through the meetings, and also to continue helping people who are struggling with various challenges in life. I'm also grateful for your support in our sports team and serving the youths. At the start of the year, we set a goal to try and find partners for our various teams, and also to find people who are willing to just empower the young people. And we are grateful for the partnership and also for those people who have come on board. And we continue to offer a running client for anyone who is passionate or is willing to help our people, our sports ministry, our children in our institutions. We continue to welcome you on board, and we continue to pray that together we are going to continue to impact the next generation and the young people in our communities.
Starting with the post-secondary, we started the year with a meeting for the students who finished high school last year, and it was such an engaging platform where we had speakers from the Higher Education Laws Board, the Kenya University and Colleges Placement Service, where they came to talk to our students on career guidance and higher education financing. And it was something that we have always wanted to do. Also, we had a post-secondary meeting in April where our post-secondary students gathered together with us, where we had interactions on mental health again, which is a very trending issue for young people. And the students, just listening to them, you could learn that this is something that they go through, and it was helpful for them from their words. For GOA Circle, we had our AGM for the years 2024 and 2025, and these 2 years showed a very big performance for GOA Circle, putting into mind that the economy has been really underperforming. When you look at the data on the economic performance of the different sectors in the country, GOA Circle showed resilience and gave record dividends and interest, and our members were really happy and enthusiastic about the direction the circle is taking. For the Dream Center, this was so exciting, just starting this project after 17 years since this project was conceived. And after those 17 years, doing the foundations and everything, we have had challenges getting those papers. And just towards the tail end of getting all the necessary approvals, when it looked like we would not get the compliance certificate from the National Construction Authority, and we got it and started building, it was such an exciting thing for all GOA members to finally see the GOA Dream Center that will be our headquarter church and offices starting as we go to the second half of the year, where we are looking to a mega fundraising for the Dream Center on 28th of November to be able to raise 23.7 million Kenyan shillings to build the Dream Center.
For the first 6 months, we have made great milestones in our flagship project, that is Utukufu Resort in Naivasha. We really thank God that we have done almost about 60% of phase 1, which is the swimming pool, the changing rooms, the eatery area, and the kitchen block, the perimeter wall, and now the landscaping. We really look forward to launching the swimming pool come next month in August, and even the completion of the same phase 1 and making it now a profitable business in the remaining half of the year.
We have been able to review the strategic plan that we had prepared in 2021, and we have been able to review those 5 months. We have also 5 years. We have also been able to prepare a new one that we are preparing towards 2030. We have also been able to review our policies so that they can be in line with the many changes that have been there in the nation, in the ministry, now that it has expanded. So it has been a really, really busy 6 months. We thank our partners and all our stakeholders who have worked with us, especially in the provision of resources. We prepared our budget as we began the year, and we had a budget of about 417 million Kenya shillings. Towards 6 months, we have been able to achieve 80 million of that amount. That is what we have been able to get, and we appreciate those stakeholders who have worked with us. And now from that amount, we have a very big deficit of more than 300 million. And our prayer to God is that we can be able, if we can be able to get that balance, we can be able to do all that we had planned in our budget. We really thank our partners who have been able to fund even those things that were outside that budget. For example, the solars in our homes, we have budgeted them for a long time, but they were able to be funded within that period, and we are really, really grateful. We started the Dream Center, which has been our long-term vision and objective, and at least we have been able to start. However, we have very, very unlimited resources to continue with the project, and that is why we are reaching out to all our partners and all stakeholders to come in and support so that we can be able to meet this vision that God has granted unto us.